Hello, everyone. Back. Well, I'm not used to this microphone setup. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Sleepover. I'm your host, Charlie. And today we are snowed in with Caitlin.
Try just hooking it to your shirt and leaving it there.
I know, I can't do it. Ugh.
You're supposed to
it.
regularly, and
I'm
then
trying.
it will pick it up. It's close enough. Yes, I drove in the snow today. It wasn't like crazy, but I was like proud of myself.
Good.
Yeah, but it hasn't like gotten thick yet.
They sent me home from work. I used to have to drive 50 miles over a mountain at like 5 in the morning before the snow plows go out, and there would be like a foot of snow on the ground, and me and Kenzie almost died like thousands of times.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not used to being a snow driver. So this is probably like a piece of cake for you.
Yeah. They came in my office and they were like, how far away do you live? And I said 15 minutes, and they said, oh, you better get going. You might as well leave right now. And I was like, yes, of course.
That's awesome. Too bad it's not Friday. Are they gonna let you not go in tomorrow?
I said, do you have any ideas for tomorrow? And they said, we'll call you.
Yeah.
So I don't get an answer.
I hate that. Just gotta figure out what happens.
But you drove your new car.
Yeah.
Was it?
It drove.
It had a snow mode?
Yeah, snow mode. Put in the skis.
It's so fancy. It comes with built-in skis.
Wouldn't that be cool? I told them I was taking the snowmobile home. They were like, really? Huh. Then they were like, oh.
I loved it because everyone was like, oh, be careful.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I definitely will.
Well, I'm excited. I hope it's snowman snow. Because I remember maybe 2-3 years ago, there was this perfect snow that it just rolled up into a ball like magic. You can make a real snowman like super easy. I was like, oh, it is that easy. Because anytime I've ever had snow, it's been like wet, icy snow. Like you don't build a snowman. It's got like dirt in it, you know?
Well, there is a layer of good snow on the ground, but I think it's going to get covered with ice.
Good snow.
And it's like not really, like the driving conditions are bad because there's no infrastructure for snow. Like people don't know what they're doing for clearing snow. But like where I used to live, there was just like 3 or 4 snow trucks that would just go out and clear everything, and it was totally fine.
That's such a smart, like proactive way to do things.
Well, it happens like every day there. So they have to in order to keep life going. Here it's like don't invest in the snow stuff because it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, we'll just stay. We like snow days.
Yeah.
It's true though. I do like a good snow day. Like I kind of want it to snow so that I don't have to go in tomorrow.
I do too.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to like do an edit of all my stuff.
Ooh.
And so that like if we gotta have a snow day, it would give me an extra day to like go through my stuff.
I love that idea of having a goal for your snow day because like all I can imagine is just like drinking tea and taking a bath. Maybe by a fire. I mean, wouldn't that be something? My God. I think that's why he's so adamant.
Colton did fix our fireplace, so we have a fire at our house.
Oh, really?
It's lovely.
What kind of fire? Like, is it real wood or is it? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's like hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if you've ever had a fireplace in your house, you know It's a different kind of warm.
It
And
really,
so
I used to,
it's like a must in house I buy.
it really is. When I grew up, I had a real wood fireplace, and I have fond memories of that fire. And then ever since then, when we moved out of that house, we had the gas fireplace where like you could just like turn on a switch and fire, like, and it's just
Hmm.
the house at our house now. It's a ventless gas, but it's connected by some tube, and we have yet to use it. So I hope eventually we'll be able to figure it out.
You can come over if you want.
Yeah, really. But then I'd have to drive in the snow.
You got snow mode.
Yeah.
And I only live like 15 minutes from you.
That's true. It would be convenient. I'd be like, actually, we're gonna go roast marshmallows inside.
That's my secret as to why I'm so good at roasting marshmallows. I have a secret talent of roasting marshmallows
Really?
because when my parents would be gone, we heated our house completely with wood fireplaces, and when my parents were gone, I would just roast marshmallows whenever I wanted and like make myself a snack. And so like I got really good at it, and um like I have lots of practice because I would just roast marshmallows. That was like my thing that I would do when my parents weren't around.
So, what is your ideal marshmallow? Is it like golden toasted or
Yep,
plated black, like a little hint, a little shmoosh?
no black,
Oh, black. Okay.
golden toasted.
Golden toasted. Just perfection.
Mhm.
Mm. I always end up just like lighting mine on fire, then like.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But then when I had my other house, like our our furnace broke for like 2 years, and it
Oh,
didn't matter
oh no.
because we had a
Uh-uh.
fireplace.
Jed said, "Can you call me?"
Oh no. Hang on. Pause.
He's
All right. Welcome back to the episode. We had a bunch of technical difficulties, and I am not used to using my new equipment. So that is what happened there. We are now just like back to the old school way, and I'm less frustrated.
You're like, I'm returning these bitches.
No, I'm not returning them. I just need to like practice with them because that was um my whole heart try of practicing and it didn't work out. So here we are.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So
Okay,
we
so
talked
Jed
about
had a phone call and he was at Lowe's and
yeah.
he's fixing the fireplace that you're excited
Yes.
about.
Yes. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have fire with snowy outside? Children come in, little tootsies by the fire. Oh, my mittens are cold, Mama.
My mittens are cold, Mama.
So yeah, we'll just dream for now. We'll see if he gets it fixed. Stay tuned.
um Mine did get fixed and it is super warm in my house and I'm super excited about it. So you can come over anytime.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna bring marshmallows. Faux show.
Yeah, you can. Faux show. And try your snow mode on your car.
Yeah, I got places to be. I'm not gonna let the snow stop me. Oh my goodness. So, car's nice. Oh, Sally's been doing her doggy training. Did I tell
Yeah.
you about that?
Well, last time I saw you like at your house, it was her first day and that was maybe like a month ago.
Okay, so we've gone to like almost weekly, not quite weekly, but like I think we've had 6 doggy training sessions.
Mhm.
So she is a very good dog. And it is challenging trying to like learn all these things. And I realized the lady, it was funny because the last time we worked at Lowe's, we went to Lowe's. Could have gotten the fitting. No, we went to Lowe's because they're dog friendly. And we were able to do like practice training. We were like walking up and down the aisles. And we did this figure 8 thing around the Lowe's buckets. And because you're supposed to like learn how to walk with them and they stay at your pace and like stay where they need to and not trip you and everything. And she's like, well, you can practice without the dog because it's hard to like hold the leash, have the treat, walk. And I was like, yeah, I should practice walking. Just
That's funny. The dog trainer was really like throwing shade.
She's like, no wonder the dog can't do it. Like, what are you
He doesn't have a good example.
doing? Right. So, yeah, we're learning a lot. I feel like she's doing really well. She did not pulling as much, not jumping as much. We had my parents and Jed's dad and brother come for Christmas, and she didn't jump on them too badly. So I feel like there's been lots of improvement, but definitely not like, oh, she's just the perfectly trained animal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I send them away to sleepaway camp for them to come back like, you know, I'm doing it, you know. That's what I did have. I had a friend, she got like a Labrapoodle or something, and she sent it to sleepaway training, and
Mm-hmm.
it was going for like 3 months. And they trained it to do all the things, and she got back this like perfectly trained dog. I was like, that's a really good dog.
Maybe it's worth it.
I know. Like, I started thinking about it, and then I was talking to the dog trainer, and she was saying that like there is a difference between having a well-bred dog versus just like a pound dog. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, you're right. Like, because like the reactivity, and you know, she's like, you can tell the difference. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I get it. Why people would want, you know, certain traits, you know. But yeah, I got a pound dog, so
It'll be okay. You can still
yeah,
have a good dog that's a pound dog.
yeah.
Colton's dad, he used to like train his dog to sit and watch TV with him like a human. And he would just get not crazy breeds or anything.
Oh, that's so funny. Come on, the show's on. Get up here, dog.
Yeah, he did. He would sit on the couch like a human.
That's so funny. Oh,
Colton tried to. The only reason why I know about that is because Colton tried to do it with Doug, and Doug was not having it.
like you want me to do what? Sometimes I'll see her. She'll watch TV. Like
Hmm.
I'm like, is she watching the show? Like,
Put on like a dog show, like any of the movies about like the dog sled competitions.
oh,
Doug
she'd be like,
Doug loves those.
oh, that's a good idea. Gotta watch
Well,
some dog.
and we watched a show Meat Eater. Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah.
And Doug watches it with us, and he gets really, really upset when the animals die.
Oh, so
He's
sweet.
obviously not a hunting dog.
Yeah. What are you?
Why is that animal dead?
Don't do that to me, okay? Oh my goodness. I've been watching some a new show on the TV that I think is really good.
Tell me about it.
It's called School Spirits. It's on, I think it's like on like regular old TV. I don't know what channel, but it's also on Paramount.
Oh, okay. I have
It's
Paramount.
the girl in it that was in Cobra Kai, the
Mm-hmm.
karate girl, and she dies at school,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a ghost. So she's stuck within the boundaries of the school, but she was murdered and she doesn't know who murdered her. So she's trying to figure out how she died, but she can talk to one of her friends
Mm-hmm.
that's from the real world. But there's also all these other like ghost characters that can't interact with people in the real world. So it's just a really good mystery. Like, okay, well, who killed her? Like, how'd she die? Because they
Mm-hmm.
don't have her body yet. Like, right? She's just missing in the story. But obviously she's dead. She's a ghost, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
where's it? It's good.
That
It's
sounds
really,
good.
it's interesting. It's funny. Um, I don't know who did it yet. So
Hmm.
that's kind of frustrating. I'm like,
You'll figure it out eventually.
but then, okay, so I'm glad we started watching it when we did, because they're about to come out with the second season that starts in February.
Hmm.
So I was like, all right,
Just
good. At
in
least we
time.
wait like a whole year to be like, all right, now we'll figure out what happened to her.
The,
Like,
Speaking of new seasons, there's a new season of Severance coming out in February. Have you watched Severance?
what is it? Severance. I haven't heard of that.
Oh man, it's a show about how um like everyone in this town that works for this company, they sign a waiver and they agree to have their brain split in half. It's
Oh,
it's a fake show, obviously, but their brain is split in half. And when they get in the elevator at work, they like the new um, personality like comes out. So you have a
mhm.
work personality, and then like when you get in the elevator, your home personality comes back into your body, and they
Whoa.
don't talk to each other.
Whoa. Sometimes I feel like I do that though. Like I'm different people at work than I am at home.
Well, it's like really because they don't know what they're doing at their
They're
job.
in that mode.
Yeah. And
Oh, and
so like it follows them like once they go home and they don't know what happened at their job.
it's like the ultimate HIPAA.
Mhm.
Sometimes though, like I used to work in the hospital, like it's hard, when you know people and you're like, oh,
Can't can't say how I know you.
yeah,
Um yeah. So it's like it explores that idea of like what happens whenever you completely separate. And technically it's like a new person, and so they like talk to them
yeah,
about like they go to like therapy, and they're like
uh-huh.
you're and they call it the person out, and they're like your outie is a good person and loves their family, and then like they have to like deal with all this stuff. It's like, and it's one of those shows that you have no idea what's going on the entire time.
uh how do you watch it? What channel is it on?
It's on Apple TV.
Well, that's why I'll never watch it, because we don't have Apple TV.
We have a snow If we have a snow day tomorrow, you can come over and watch it.
We're gonna binge watch the whole. There's
Did
other stuff that's on Apple TV. So, do you have to have like the special little box, or is
No,
it just a
we
subscription?
just have the regular. We have it on our TV.
Mm. One day we'll have enough for
Well, it
extra.
comes with our Apple Music. We have Apple Music.
So, Toby has Apple Music. Does that mean that he has Apple TV?
If you like, you have to pay like $10 a month for Apple Music, and then like $15 a month for both, or something like
I
that.
think what he's paying is like $12.99 or something like that.
Yeah, so maybe it's like 12 and 16 or something like that.
Darn. I'd be like, come on, Toby. What are you good for? You know what it takes to be a part of this family?
We need your subscriptions.
Yeah.
I'll let you put it on the big TV if you log it in.
One day, oh my god, I didn't even think about that, being able to bum off your children. That's so cool. Because my parents do, because they have my brother's Disney.
Hey.
But then my dad gave me his password. So I don't know if my brother knows that he's paying for my Disney, but my brother-in-law is paying for Paramount. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, what it takes to be a part of this family.
It's like a dowry.
Yeah.
When Toby starts to date a girl, you'd be like, before you can date my son, tell me
Yeah.
about your subscriptions.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that's a good
If,
combo.
if it's just Amazon, no. We already
Yeah.
have that. You find a new girl.
Another.
We are better than Paramount, Toby.
Right.
Do better.
We need that Apple TV. What do you watch Yellowstone on? That's what we really want. Jed wants to watch
Oh,
Yellowstone.
I cannot figure out Yellowstone's deal. I feel like they have the weirdest
Yeah,
agreement that I don't even know where to
only
find
on
it.
full moon you can get each episode like that. They want you to pay for each episode.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. I'm like, what? No, no, we don't do that. So we haven't seen it. So
I mean, I recently like watched Jeopardy at my aunt and uncle's house, and they have straight up like cable that they still like record things and have it set
that
up to record different things.
I think that is legit. But at the same time, you're still paying. There's too many commercials.
Well,
That's the
if you record it, then you can fast forward to the commercials on cable.
ah,
You can't do that with streaming.
yeah. You have a point. That's true because you have to sit there and watch it. You can't even fast forward.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So really, cable might be where it's at. We might need to jump back to cable.
Yeah, and be like, all right, all right. But I watched The Price is Right on prime time,
Hmm.
and I thought that that was fun that they had it on at nighttime. I was like, what? They got The Price is Right on?
Oh, on
That's
Paramount?
no, it was on the regular old TV on the satellite. The like
Oh, the
the
over the airwaves.
yeah over the airwaves, free TV, the real free TV.
Hmm. I
The you
think
got
they're not gonna. I bet they don't do that for much longer.
have free TV.
Yeah,
You don't think?
I bet they end it at some point.
Oh man, that would be sad because we can get like whatever the regular news channels are, a
Hmm.
couple of them, and then we can get like PBS, which is really good because PBS has really good cooking shows,
Hmm.
and
I like
um,
America's Test Kitchen.
yeah, I love that show. That one's really good, and we get the Laugh channel,
Hmm.
so it plays like How I Met Your Mother, that '70s show, um, a couple other what's the Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah.
So it'll play those like kind of familiar reruns. And you're like, well, this will do.
Hmm.
But and then you get like the like Jesus channel. That one will come in where they're like, it's it's like church all 24/7. I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's like a Western channel. It's called Grit.
Yeah.
So yeah, what more?
We used to have that set up in our when we lived in Utah, but we have not set it up here. The thing that we use is just like Vizio has like free Vizio TV, and it just like
Yeah,
plays This Old House
and
or whatever.
it's like internet though.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, we don't have internet. We have to use hotspot to
You don't have
connect to the.
internet at your house?
Well, we did just recently get internet, like the fiber optic internet connection, like within the past year, but we haven't paid for the service.
But this shouldn't surprise me about you at all.
Cheap ass.
You're like I already pay for internet on my phone. Why would I pay for it again?
Right when I pay for it again. Exactly. So that's the conundrum is that it's cheaper.
I should have known.
But it is a challenge because now we've all used up our hotspot and it's a snow day.
Yeah,
And,
you're gonna have a problem.
and like I I'm gonna finish watching that show tonight.
You,
So yeah.
you do need to come over.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't have any internet. All we got is How I Met Your Mother and PBS.
Yeah, I cannot believe you don't have internet. I should believe it, but I can't.
Well, it's like
You
50.
have a teenager in your house and like more on the way.
Yeah, we probably do need. We've been talking about it. But maybe. So I think that I can make it make sense if we can lower the phone bill. Like
Hmm.
if we get rid of all the hotspot, I wonder how much cheaper it'll be. But then what they do is that it's not even cheaper. They're like, oh yeah, you still owe us. Like, don't even
You don't
worry
have
about it.
unlimited?
Phone? No, no hotspot. No,
Why don't you
it's
get on the unlimited plan then?
I have unlimited internet on my phone, but like the hotspot that would power like a TV or computer, that sort of stuff is limited.
Really? I
Yeah.
maybe I don't use it enough to know if it's limited.
Yeah, because we have it on 3 lines because we wanna, like, maximize, you know, how much we yeah,
You should just get internet.
I probably should. Yeah, yeah, I think I can afford it now. I think that we should do that. Like, actually, internet
I
guess
just keep
what?
thinking, have you watched Wicked?
No, I need to see that.
Oh, well, you've probably heard the audio that's like unlimited. I just keep thinking about that. She needs to be unlimited.
I really do. Like, I mean, it would probably be good. I'd probably watch more TV.
I mean, you'd have a whole lot opened up to your world.
The whole new world.
Her whole new world is unlimited.
So I want to see Wicked. I tried to go see it in Dallas at one of those like 4D theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't convince everybody that that was a good idea to go to to do that.
What?
So
Why? It's a wonderful idea. I'll go with you.
wouldn't that be fun? Like, do they have a 4? They don't have those here though. The
No, they don't
4D.
have 4D, but I I mean,
Just
we can
sounded really,
still just regular watch it.
we could. I that would also be a good idea. Do you? What about 3D? Do you like 3D movies?
No, it makes me sick.
I was about to say you got that lizard brain.
I got that lizard brain.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really how it works.
You're like,
I just get motion sickness sometimes.
yeah, it is kind of disorienting.
Mhm.
3D. Like, yeah, how do they do that?
Well, it's not just 3D stuff for me. It's also like first person shooter games. Like I can't be in charge of looking around on the
Yeah.
controller.
Yeah, I
Like
don't like games like 3D games in general. I like the 2D Mario,
mm-hmm.
but once they do like where you actually have to work in space and computerized space, that hurts my brain.
Which is why I know that I'll probably never want to do the 3D reality glasses either.
Oh no, Toby has one of those, and I don't like using it. It makes me like uncomfortable. The Quest thing,
Yeah.
yeah, it's no, but I'll watch them do it, and they're like, it's totally fine. But I do it, and I'm like, okay, I can only do this for like 30 seconds, and then I need to sit down. They have like a roller coaster one. That stuff is. It feels like you're actually in a roller coaster. You're like, ah, you know.
Yeah. I
Like,
wonder
wow.
if like we went back to our great grandparents, if they would have like if they would feel that way watching TV.
Oh, probably.
Like I think we just like grew up with a TV, so it doesn't
Yeah,
disorient us.
yeah, and like the little tiny computer in our pocket that we're always
Mm-hmm.
messing with. That's crazy too. If you really think about it, like wow, got the
Well,
power net in my hand.
when they first started movies, because before movies they just had like still pictures that they would put like music and words behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then once movies came out, like people thought that the train was gonna like come out of the screen if it was like a coming at
Oh,
them.
so that would be like ah,
Mm-hmm.
ding. Like a play.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like yeah. If you were to go back in time with all your technology, they'd be like, "You're a witch."
Well, yeah, they'd be like, you're a witch, but I wonder if it would like make them sick because I think that the new generation, like, they don't care. They can put the 3D reality stuff on and
Yeah,
they don't have a problem.
right. But the other
Or
ones would be
my sister's kids can like look at their tablets in the car and not get sick.
like, "Oh, yeah, that is crazy." Because I can't read in the car, or do too much in the car. I get sick.
But maybe that's like evolution.
Yeah, they're bigger brains. I wonder if we're gonna have. I kind of think about this a lot. When I hold my phone, I
Mm-hmm.
rest it in my pinky,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna have like arthritis or something in my pinky from resting this
Well,
device in my hand.
our generation has like weird shaped pinkies because of that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, I
Do
don't. I don't because I intentionally don't rest my pink it on my pinky.
no, I catch myself doing it. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing that. That's not
Hmm.
good. Oh wait,
Well, I've seen like I don't know, it's a meme, but like who knows if it's true. But I've seen like memes and stuff where they talk about how we're probably going to evolve into like having like heads forward.
yeah,
Be-
like that.
yeah, and like shorter arms
Mhm.
because because of like over usage of computers or the guys that have the dent in their head from
Yeah.
having their headphones on all the time.
Oh God. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. I think about that all the time. Like whenever I'm at work, I'm like, "Ooh, I got to straighten up."
I know. Like just thinking about it, I was like, oh man, I slouch. I do. I know my neck, and it's so funny because I'll interview chiropractors for my podcast, and I'm like, don't look at me. Like I'm like, I know. Like I know I probably have like if you were to try to line me up, they'd be like, girl. I'm like, I'm like, don't judge me by my. I am a millennial or whatever. I'm an elder millennial.
Mhm.
What is the next one? Is it? I know they're all millennials, right? Or Gen Z is the kids now.
No, they Gen Z, Gen Alpha is after them, and then there's another one that just starts this year.
Like the ones that are born this year.
I think it's something else like Beta.
Beta. I mean, yeah. Think about these children. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, man, the internet when we were kids, it's like you would get on like a chat room and you're talking to all these strangers, like, and it's like so AOL, like so like basic but renegade 90s internet,
Mhm.
and I'm like, all these kids have so much more access to all the things. I'm like, gosh, it's pretty wild. I remember looking up stuff in the encyclopedia,
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we'll go to the letter M. you know, it it is kind of cool though having that background. I'd be like, tell my whippersnapper grandchildren one day, be like, I used to use an encyclopedia.
And
Oh,
then your kids are going to be like, "We used to have to put a headset on for 3 days."
right, right. My mom was born in the
Yeah.
1900s. Oh God. I don't know. It is weird whenever you think about history. I have not been interested in history until more recently, like as being an adult. As a kid, I was like, meh. It didn't seem valuable, but our recorded history is so short. Like America is only 200 something years old. Like it's not
Mhm.
even that old.
No.
And then they're about the United States buying Canada or something. And I'm like, wait, what? Like it's like risk. Is my life risk? Is that what the government is? Now, what are we doing?
Yeah. Um I don't pay attention to that stuff because I feel like it's so gimmicky that it's like
I know. I'm like, golly, this is just all a show. It's all...
I mean, okay, so I do pay attention to it. I do look at it whenever it comes across my feeds, but I'm like I the reality of that happening or not happening is probably slim because like if we think about it for the last 4 years we've had Joe Biden as the president and like the main like positive thing that he tried to get done is like student loan forgiveness and even that got walked back. So I'm like
Yeah.
Donald Trump says he's going to buy Canada. Joe Biden couldn't even get student loans paid for. Like I
Right.
think I
Like,
I don't know. I'm not like a political scientist, but buying Canada kind of seems like a bigger deal than student loans to me.
they're like on sale.
It's on sale.
Nobody wants it.
Caitlin won't pay for internet, but she'll buy Canada.
I was like, does this mean we get a better deal on like syrup? You know?
it's it's like Settlers of Catan. You now have a syrup port.
Yeah. Yeah. And we could go and visit without having a passport. That'd be
You
convenient.
can now. You don't have to have a
You don't have
passport
to go to
to
Canada?
go to Canada or Mexico, I'm pretty sure. I think you just have to have a license.
What? I could go there without even like.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure. I mean, this is not a travel podcast. I am not a travel professional. Maybe don't try it without doing your research, but
Interested in funding a trip, we can absolutely be a travel podcast.
yeah, sure. I'll be a travel podcast.
Great state of Canada. Tell you all about
Yeah, the great state of Canada. Just the whole thing is one state.
Yeah, one state.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I guess it would be mini states because there's. We could take
there's
over.
a lot of territories up in Canada.
Yeah, I bet you all the Canadians are like, yeah, good idea. We love America.
I don't think that's how they are.
I know. We're probably gonna have people, all your Canadian listeners, gonna be like, that bitch is dumb.
I think in general, just other countries know that Americans typically don't know that much about geography or other countries.
Yeah, it's true. I don't. I would like to, but I don't know. I just don't have a very worldly education, I guess.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, why is there like a list of like 5 countries that other Americans want to go to? There's so many other countries you can go to. Like, I feel like every time you're like, where's your dream vacation to another American? They're like, I want to go to Italy, Greece, or like London. Like, I feel like that's what everyone always says. But then I was like, why is like my list has Finland on it? And then I realized I probably should have like other cool places on my list. Like, I was like, why don't people go to like UAE or other places like that?
Because they're scared.
Of what?
I don't know. The desert?
We have a desert. It's called Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't like going there either.
You don't like Phoenix?
No, I've never been.
You've never been to Phoenix? I like it.
I always judge people.
Las Vegas is Phoenix? Or is a desert?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't live there. I don't see why people do.
Well, you would visit there.
I did visit there once, and it was fun. But you know what? I don't like being a desert person because it gives you boogers.
Yeah.
Like, I never had boogers so bad that one weekend that I went to Vegas, and I was like, this is intolerable.
Yeah, it does dry you out.
Yeah, because I guess my nose hairs were like catching it. They're like, don't worry, we won't let the desert in.
Oh my gosh.
We got you, girl.
Speaking of traveling to the desert, I went to Utah for Christmas and then immediately got back. Like, when I called my sister in, like, for Christmas, she was like, I'm in Colorado. You should come. And I was like, okay. And then my other sister was like, I'll drive you there. And so I got back from Utah, was here for 2 days, and then drove to Colorado.
Wow. What was the drive?
The drive there was perfect. It was super easy and really fast and everything was fine. But then the drive back was on Saturday, and that's when the bad weather started moving in. And so we got to we took 70, and we got like most of the way through Kansas, like maybe halfway through Kansas. And then it was like, we're shutting everything down. And I was like, we're gonna go south right now. So then we went south, and it took us like 4 hours longer. Your recording has stopped due to an incoming call.
Yeah, Jed tried to call me again. I just ignored him. I hope it didn't mess anything up.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. But so we drove south, and it took us like 4 hours more, but we did get home safe. And then all the weather came here over the next
It's
couple of
following
days.
you. You brought it with it.
Well, it's crazy that like I like drove through it, and then like it's weird that we can drive faster than the weather.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, oh, it'll catch up with you. So, something else I thought about when we were talking about the desert, another movie that we watched recently was Dune and Dune 2.
No, I can't do
No?
it. I can't do it. I watched Dune, like the
Okay.
70s Dune, whenever I was too young, and it scarred my brain,
Because
and
of
I
the
won't do
worms?
it. I will never see it. Yeah, the worms, and it was like a very dramatic adaptation. Did you not watch the 70s version?
I don't think I've ever seen the 70s version.
Hmm. Well,
Jed keeps calling me, and I don't think he understands. Like when I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be doing a recording. Leave me alone."
well, if you need to be done, we could be done. That's okay. It seems like your family needs you.
I feel like they need to stop needing me. Like I'm in my bubble. I'm in the podcast bubble, guys. But I didn't get to hear what it was about the 70s Dune that was so scary besides the sandworms. And
It was a very dramatic adaptation.
okay, I'll have to watch it then. But I liked it. I thought it was very interesting, but very dramatic. So you let me,
Yeah.
I think you should watch it. I liked it, but I don't know. Do you like sci-fi?
Yeah, I love sci-fi most of the time. Uh, well, I don't know. I feel like all sci-fi recently has been like military movies in space.
I we, we will do this again soon. He keeps interrupting, so I feel like he probably does need me. And
Okay.
I'll let you
I
know.
hope he did. Maybe he got in a car wreck. You should probably answer your
I
phone.
know, right? Yeah. No, he's not
Okay, I'll talk
sick.
to you
He's
later.
just hungry. All right, bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye bye.